Earlier in the year, award-winning South African artist Thuso Mbedu amazed us all by being nominated for her second Emmy Award, a feat very few young artists have achieved.
Hi, my name is Vuyokazi. Welcome to my channel.
Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vuyokazi. Thank you for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate you. Thank you to all of my 800 subscribers. I wouldn't be here without you. It is Monday and it's time for Monday Motivation, and our feature for this week is Thuso Mbedu. Thuso Mbedu is a South African actress best known for her role as Thuso Mbedu on ETV's soapy Scandal. Thuso Mbedu has been nominated twice for an International Emmy Award in the category of Best Performance by an Actress for her role as Winnie in the drama Isithunzi. Thuso says that even though she did not struggle to get into TV, she does not always get the roles that she wants to play. I sometimes don't get roles because I often get told that I look too young for my age. This can be very frustrating because I know that I'm old enough to play those characters, she says.
You've literally done what, 3, 4 roles?
It's actually it's Saints. There was 2 seconds on Isbaya,
Yes.
Snake Park, Isithunzi, Scandal, 5, about 5. 6, yeah.
But already your name is almost spoken of like you've been doing this for the longest time. Where would you say the massive break was? Would it be Saints and Sinners, or is Isithunzi that gave you the Emmy nomination?
The big break was Saints and Sinners because it was my very first role after varsity.
Yes.
I graduated 2013 and then May 2014 I got the role. But then it was tough to get work between Yona and then Isithunzi, which happened in 2016.
Yes.
Which then was like an answered prayer, and from that answered prayer came the Emmy nod last year.
Take us through those dry years.
I'm still recovering. Oh my god!
In fact, I was going to say, because people don't understand when a person says I'm a struggling actor, that you are struggling.
No, like for real. Like jokes aside, it's not the struggling that you see in movies.
Yes.
And Umuntu is still like living it up sometimes. No, it's real. Like for me, okay, my first role was Saints and Sinners in 2014.
Yeah.
And then 2014 was also my graduation ceremony. And then I remember 3 days before my graduation ceremony, there's Mamnganwam, who helped my grandmother raise us.
Yes.
She was really excited to come to the grad ceremony, but then she passed away 3 days before my grad ceremony.
Oh, sorry.
So that was sad, and then I couldn't go to the funeral because I was shooting.
Yes.
And then 5 weeks later, 3 days before my TV debut, my grandmother then passed away.
Wow.
And then when my grand passed away, I had to bring my sister and my niece up to come live with me here in Johannesburg.
And she's not just your grand, that was like your mother.
Yes,
Yeah.
my mother,
Yes.
who raised us, you
Yes.
know. So basekudlule yena asinandawo yokuhlala. So my sister had to come live with me, and so paycheck le Saints was what sustained us at the time. And I remember we were able to, because I paid rent up front, like 3 months rent, because now on Saints and Sinners I met Abo Ausintati, Abo Sisibu, who advised me, go to this industry is not stable, so
Sure.
do what you can, save when you can, you know. So when I got that paycheck, I paid for them to come this side, and then I paid for rent up front. And I remember the last month rent last month I was like, God, you know, this is,
I'm stuck.
here I am, Father God. I'm living out my purpose. I am here because of you. This
Yes.
is what I believe I was created to do, you know, whatever. And then literally on that week when I made the prayer, I then got the role for Isbaya, which was like 2-3 episodes, but then was able to push me for the next month. And Nakona,
And it's not easy living hand to mouth.
it really is.
And then you must still wake up and feel inspired.
Exactly. And then you must still take a taxi to go to auditions, and it's not a guarantee.
Yes.
And
And then you must also deal with people that's like, oh, Thuso, you also use a taxi.
Do you understand? No, for real though. But for me, luckily, I wasn't on like SABC at the beginning of my career, so I was
Yes.
like, people don't recognize you that much.
Yes.
Even now.
And then you also put on a cap and you look like a
Always.
10-year-old boy.
I love it. They always say that. I look like a boy, but it's okay. okay. It's okay.
No, not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. You look like a pretty 10-year-old boy. That's all
I've
it is.
heard that before.
Yes. Let's call it disguise.
Yes.
When did you realize that, okay, I think I'm out of the woods because I've been the breadwinner, but I've been struggling. It hasn't been easy. And already you're also having to deal with the fact that you've lost your grandmother who's raised you since you're 4 years old.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm out of the woods.
Oh, flip, we're still...
Yeah, no.
Still
Like,
slogging.
No, jokes aside. Like, Ngozothini manje, it's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot better, and not in terms of getting work.
Yeah.
It's just manje, and when I say work, I'm speaking specifically about acting and TV productions. But umuntu will get a commercial here. Commercials pay much better.
Yeah.
And with that, it's still that savings game, you know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to mention that. But
No, now you are, because Radio 101, don't mention it if you're not going to mention it.
No. I was like, oh, no, like I'm in a good-ish place, because then my sister and I were able to like slanganise something together, and we're able to buy like our first townhouse together.
Oh,
so now we have a place called home, you know.
Fist bump.
Fist from
bump.
saving.
Was it a good feeling?
And stuff like it is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm just like, you know. So yeah.
What would Mama think of where you are right now, knowing her?
Oh, I actually, she would not know what to do with herself. Yeah, from like small moments, being on TV, because obviously, and as much as she didn't, when I told her I want to do drama, she wasn't, go do drama, you know, like being a friction, yeah, but then when I got the opportunity to go to overseas, she was like, okay, maybe there's something there, you know, and then being able, she didn't actually even see me get my job because Waisekula at the time, you know. But she was always supportive. If anything, the smallest thing we did, she would be on the phone telling people she's done this, she's done this.
Cheerleader number one.
So, you know, yeah. So even getting my car, you know, that would have been a moment for her. But I named my car after my grandmother and my mother, because my grandmother's name was Utogozile.
Yes.
And one of my mother's names was Ugladness. So my car's name was Joy, because I experienced a lot of joy. And I said to God, Kulunkulu, come what may, because I know that there will be down moments. Whenever I jump into my car, I never want to forget the joy that you have given me. So it's the joy of the Lord, you know.
And it actually gets better. Thuso Mbedu has been cast as the main character in a series which is in America. It's called The Underground Railroad. It will consist of 11 one-hour episodes. It's written and directed by Barry Jenkins. So we can keep an eye out for that. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it and that you'll press like and subscribe for more such videos. My name is Vuyokazi and I'll see you on the next upload.